Hello everybody, this is College Silver Stacker. This is the next video in the Barrely Living series. Tonight I get the great privilege of sharing with you guys a really cool piece that I think is just a fantastic display of what Brian is really capable of. This is a fantastic piece of artwork that is just, it blew me away when I saw it. This is a 2.5 ounce Cobra. Check that out. Look at the detail on this thing. I think this is just absolutely mind-blowing what all he's been able to do with this piece. You can see all the scales, and he just did a fantastic job with this piece. On the bottom here, I mean, you see it all the way around. I mean, this is a full part mold that he did, and he has right here on the bottom, this is 0.999 silver. This is 2.52 troy ounces. You can see the tongue sticking out the front there. And for 2 ounces, I mean, this really, it takes up a good amount of space. He does a fantastic job of making the silver really utilize the space and just do a fantastic job. It's a lot bigger in hand than what the pictures make it look out to be. And so I think it's really just a fantastic piece to have, and it makes for a really good art piece. You have something like this sitting on your mantle, and, a lot of people are worried about, having coins or something laying around. And I understand that. You don't want to leave a piece of silver laying around, and it's not good. People would steal that. However, something like this, a lot of thieves aren't necessarily sure what the heck that is. They're less inclined, potentially, to steal something that they don't necessarily know how to value. A silver bar, they can figure out real quickly, okay, that's clearly got value. I know that I can go to a local pawn shop and sell that. This, they don't have a clue what it is. To them, that could just be a hunk of metal. They don't necessarily know what it is. It's more likely just a tin figurine, and it's just going to stay seated. They're going to leave it there. But for you, that's a good talking piece. It's a good thing that you can leave out, potentially. For me, I think these are just amazing pieces of artwork, and the detail in these is fantastic. Brian from Barrely Living has just done an amazing job with these, and it's just stellar detail. I'm blown away by how much work he puts into these. And you have to understand what he's doing with these is he's making a mold and putting them, the deft clay and hand doing that. So he pours the metal into the deft clay, and so then the metal has to harden, and then he takes it out and then hand dremels all of the extra silver off of these things. So we're talking 12, 15 hours of labor that goes into a simple piece. And then something like this that has all of these scales, I mean, you're talking another couple of hours to make sure that all of these scales look right and are done to perfection. And then, this one's got fangs and stuff. And so he makes sure that all of those look good and are done right. In the case of the scorpion, I've been talking to him, and he says that, this is something that he casts flat. And then when the metal's still warm, he has to bend this tail up and bend each of these legs down into place, because otherwise it doesn't cast correctly. You can't cast it to where the metal will drip down into those leg holes correctly, so it has to be poured flat and then bent while the metal is hot. So that's hours and hours of strenuous labor trying to tweak these into position correctly, and then go back and hand Dremel it to make sure it's going to actually stay in place and actually uh, be correct and look good, and that he's dremeled out any tooling marks. And so the amount of detail and work that he puts into these, none of these products are crap. They all look amazing, and they're just fantastic pieces. And I gotta give props to Brian for this amazing work. And each piece that you get comes with a certificate of authenticity. These look really cool, and so when these pieces go into my collection, you get a really nice COD and a nice card. And so he does a really good job of giving you something really worthwhile, a good talking piece, and that's something that you're going to be able to cherish. It's a good piece to give as a present, something that people are going to cherish. It's a good customizable personal piece. If there's a favorite animal that a loved one has, something that you want that's going to be unique. If he doesn't have it on his website, that's fine. Give him a message. Say, you want something unique, and give him some creative ideas. He's an artist. He wants the challenge. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit of money, but that's the price of art. And the amount of effort that he puts into it, it pays off. Because, goodness gracious, look at this detail. It's fantastic. So check out his website. Him or Will Zadek. He's Barrely Living's got both of those artists and a few others that are all partnering together on that website now. And so check out their work. It's just fantastic. And please like and subscribe so I can keep doing these videos and keep showing you guys this amazing artwork. And I'm planning a whole series with some of this artwork, and so hopefully over the next couple of weeks, you guys will see a bunch more of this amazing stuff that they've got to offer. So thank you guys so much, and we'll see you guys in the next video.